Hi, my name is Jake Smith. I am a dungeon master, and that is the leader of a game called Dungeons and Dragons. I've got all my books right here. Dungeons and Dragons is a fantasy role-playing game where people pretend that they are fantastical characters and go on magical, sword-locked quests to defeat dragons and find treasure. Or sometimes just be sociopaths. So we'll see how it goes tonight.
Hey, my name's Jared. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for a few years. More on and off than a serious kind of player, but I still have fun with it.
As far as the characters that people play as, you might think that it's just as simple as I'm an elf and I'm a wizard. But it goes a lot deeper than that. The characters that you create are really full-bodied characters. They're not static, they're very dynamic. They are what you create. So you might decide to be an elf wizard, but you might have a hard time controlling your temper, and so throughout the game you might come upon situations that would make your character angry, and it's your job as the person who's playing this character to overreact and to have that temper that your character embodies. Maybe you're peaceful, maybe you're serene, you'll embody that too. Maybe you're a very talkative person, but you play a character who's quiet. You would have to change your mindset to fit the character you were playing.
For my visual part of this presentation, this is my character. I haven't really thought about what he looked like until now, but this is what I've come up with. His name is Jerry Feldstein. He is a dragonborn, which means he's kind of a half dragon, half humanoid kind of creature. I chose him more because of the playstyle that comes with him. He's a tanky kind of character, so he can take lots of damage and kind of lead the characters into a battle. He uses a halberd, which you can see I've pictured here with my artistic talents.
Hey, I'm Robin. I've played D&D for 2 to 3 years. My character is a tiefling, which are pretty much like half demon beings. In the D&D world, they're kind of considered, I guess you would call them, they would be like black people because people see them as like the murderers and thieves, so to speak. My character is a necromancer, which even worse, people look down on necromancers because they're associated with death and the bringers of doom. So my character, he's a hermit. He's always lived alone, but he has a thirst for the arcane and knowledge of the underworld and such. So I really am interested to see how he interacts with the everyday bodies of actual human people, because I suspect that he might have some extreme social awkwardness.
In addition to Ben and Jerry, no ice cream puns intended, we have other characters that join us, like a particularly militant gnome named Daggers Johnny, as well as a slightly more serious-minded elf wizard named Drusilla Amakir, and they go on adventures with us as well.
I like D&D mostly just because it's a good opportunity for you and your buds to get together, just have an adventure. It's all make-believe. Any drama that happens is totally separated from your life, so it's a nice escape. It's just a lot of fun to come up with your own adventures, have your own kind of flavor to everything.
Picture yourself in a verdant green field, except it's littered with the corpses of your fallen enemies. Everybody picture that? Okay. Yeah, very morbid. So some of the awesome things that can happen in D&D that are different from your average tabletop game is you can have players controlling what happens in the game. So it's not entirely up to me running the game as to what happens. You might have one character who thinks, oh, it would be a fun idea if we just kidnap this person and we'll see what plays out. Maybe we can use them as a hostage for leverage. And it's my job as the dungeon master to say, okay, you've kidnapped this person, where do we go from here? So you're in this field full of dead orcs and goblins. You're vaguely aware of the fact that you've just fought in this voracious battle, but you can't remember what happened. Sometimes you might have something completely unexpected happen. You might find a hidden door that you didn't even know was there. I'm making the game up as we go along. And then I think, oh, I guess there might be a hidden door there. So there's a door all of a sudden. It's a game that's created as it goes along, and it depends not just on me, but also on all of the people playing the game with me. All right, the orc sidesteps you and slices your head off.